That's working. Hey, TV people, Howler Mad Mud Duck back at you again. Wednesday. Yeah. Having problems uploading shit. Having phone problems altogether. It's like, for every hour of the day, I get about 15 minutes of phone signal, then it's fucking gone for 45 minutes. And the battery don't want to stay charged, and, I need a new fucking phone. For she who shall remain nameless out there texting me, sorry, dear, if I could get back to you, I would, but it's easier to make a video because this part of the fucking phone still works. And it might upload. Who fucking knows? To answer your question, woman, about what's wrong with the generator, which one? The good one? If I knew what the hell happened to the carburetor after I took it apart to fix the carburetor, had it apart, laying there on the porch, had the carburetor off it, come home from something, and my carburetor's gone. I have a suspicion who took it, and I'll beat her ass for it, but she's still in the loony bin. The red one that I was using the day that accident happened down at the end of the driveway where the guy hit the black ice in the maroon pickup truck and was killed, and everybody was questioning, hey, was that you? Well, no, evidently it wasn't. That one is being used for parts after the automatic voltage regulator burned out on it, AVR. And I can't find another one for under 85 fucking dollars, and a free generator ain't worth putting an $85 part into. That's cannibalized for parts to the one that Austin gave me, which is the same engine and generating system, just different control panels and shit. That I had running and it was working great until I come home one day, fueled it up, went to start it, and it wouldn't start and wouldn't start. And somebody had taken a hammer, because the hammer was laying right there next to it, and beat the fucking on-off switch to death and broke the on-off switch. Thinking the same person that peeled me for my carburetor. Yeah. Wonderful life up here in the woods with crazy people and fucking tweakers. The little blue one, burned the voltage regulator out in that one too. Evidently, I can't run the electric heater and a vacuum cleaner at the same time. Sucks too much out of them little generators. The black one that I went out to Monroe to get back in 2012 that has been sitting in front of the Sentra since 2012 under plastic. I can't get it out from around the Sentra, and it looks like it's been sitting since 2012. The parts generator, identical to the one that I can't get out from in front of the Sentra, which is behind the Sentra, is parts and holding the American flag windsock up. That's what I'm using. It's the frame of its cage to hold my stick up for the Honda 3500. I haven't started since 2008, so I don't even know if that son of a bitch would still run. And it had carburetor issues. The Honda 1400 is still back that little stretch of land you cleared out when you were living up here in the camper with me back in 2008, 2009, sometime in there. I got video of you getting up and doing yard work on that. Wild Woods woman. That, the 1400 still sitting there. It's got my blue motorcycle helmet sitting on top of it, and it's probably been sitting there since 2008, 2009. So it's probably become part of the ground already. And we're doing the fucking slow fade here. I don't like the slow fade. Let's see what else we got in the way of light here, motherfucker. You want to play games? I got more light. So, that's answer the question, what's wrong with the generator? If I knew where my goddamn carburetor was, gonna have to spend $35 on another carburetor for that son of a bitch. I'm glad they didn't take the fuel pump too, because that's another $35, and that's what the fucking problem was with the fuel pump. Had the carburetor off so I could clean the son of a bitch. So, yeah. Automatic voltage regulator. So, I'm thinking I gotta cannibalize the red 3500 to put into the 3300, the 3300 to put in the other 3300, so I got something. Or I could always hook the fucking power inverter up to the fucking truck and run the truck and power everything in here, but that's a bad idea. Because that's putting a strain on the poor old truck's electrical system, and I don't think she can take any more of a strain. It'd be nice if the goddamn lights would stay. I hate this camera. Because it acts like I'm. If I wasn't an old white boy with a big white beard, you wouldn't be able to see me on this goddamn thing. Why are all my batteries going dead at once? I will find some light. I have more goddamn little electric lights than Carter's got liver pills. Don't fuck with me, phone. There we go. Now with all these lights shining into my face, I can't see a fucking thing. So that's what's going on with that. Today, nasty, rainy, miserable fucking day. I am been out burning some trash because it's hazy enough and misty enough out where that just blends in with it. The joint that I lost, still got that much of it left. Take a couple tokes off it, put it out. Cook myself a 3-course meal, eat that, fall asleep, get up. Smoke a couple hits off the joint, eat another 3-course meal, go back to sleep. I don't know what the hell I'm smoking, but I need more of it. If all it does is make me hungry and puts me to sleep, yeah, I'm good for that. I should be hibernating this time of year anyways. So, that's what's going on up here today. Trump made a hell of a good speech last night. Made Chucky and Nancy look like a couple idiots when they got on there. I don't know who was working them two ventriloquist dummies, but I was waiting for Nancy to say, "Silence, or I kill you." Yeah. You know, Chucky looked like a demonic fucking Undertaker up there with that one weird eye. That eye. I think the sumbitch is stroked out and can't keep that eye open. I know that one. Takes a lot of training to keep that eye open again. Evidently, he's a fucking mental midget. And I know what would pay for the fucking wall. Goddamn Nancy Pelosi's bar bill. As much alcohol as that fucking cunt goes through, that would pay for the fucking wall and then some. Yeah, I said it, and I don't care who don't fucking like it. You don't like it, refer to my usual saying, you can suck my hairy left nut. What else is going on today? Sitting here drinking my instant coffee, doctored up with a little more sugar and a little bit of French vanilla creamer. Never used to drink it that way, but somebody got me hooked on it, and that's the way the dog liked it. When the dog's drinking your coffee, you know you're doing something right. It's a good cup of coffee. So let's see. Shine another little light in that fucker's eye. Brighten up, cocksucker. So today is... God damn it, I can't see the fucking calendar. Help if I put my fucking glasses on. See, now I'm completely in the dark again. Which ain't anything new with me. I've been in the dark on a lot of things for a lot of years, but it hasn't stopped me yet, so we're gonna go like this. You wanna fuck with me? We'll fuck right back. Some bitch. I hate this camera. So today is day number 24. Count them. 24 days without Twiki. Without her up here. She's getting her fucking help. She's evidently still in the hospital, which is a good place for her because mental fucking midgets need to be in the goddamn mental ward. I ain't heard anything back on whether her dad or her brother said to tell her I said, hey, see, fucker, I know how to change batteries real quick. Ain't heard anything about whether her dad or brother told her I said, hey, miss my friend. But I'm thinking that they're going out of their way to avoid mentioning me. There's something funny going on where they don't want me to have any contact with her. But they do thank me for having her fucking committed. Couldn't have done it without my testimony. It still feels like I was fucking telling. I don't know, this testifying against somebody just really goes against my fucking nature. I'm still trying to find a goddamn light bright enough to do this with. You need to go off. You're dead. You're dead to me, bitch. Okay. So, holding my lantern, looking for an honest man. Oh. Sitting here, figured I'd burn a video explaining, and not happy with the phone service, like I said. Not happy with a lot of things, but puttering around cleaning the place up. I've got the other side of the table as far as I can reach out, almost down to eye level now. Everything on the other side of my computer screen is higher than eye level right now. If we have an earthquake, I'll be buried. And I'm sorting through it, figuring out what the fuck is this? What is it? A lot of it's fishing gear. Found my fucking waders. Didn't know I left them in here like that. She's like $1. Where the hell did that come from? Finding money I didn't know I had on the table. Joints in the truck that I didn't know I had. I'm still trying to figure that one out because anybody that knows me knows I don't lose a joint. Maybe it was planted on me. Oh no, it was planted. Hell, you never know. It might have been planted, doped up with something that I'm not used to ingesting, and that's why I'm going out after I smoke on it. Fuck, who knows? So, sitting up here, like I said, relaxing, enjoying a cup of coffee. It's a nice, comfortable 70 degrees in here. And can't keep a battery charged worth of shit on the phone. Don't feel like sitting out and running up all the gas on the truck, sitting out there. Think I might start it tomorrow. Hell, I might even start it Friday. I might let it just set for a while. She needs a rest. She's getting tired. Goddamn quarter tank of gas to go 16 miles yesterday. But then you got to figure that a lot of that was uphill in Tacoma. And then I got to use 509 to get into Tacoma, and that's 60 miles an hour, so that means I'm doing 70. And she burns a lot of gas at 70. And the only reason I'm doing 70 is I'm trying not to get my ass run over by everybody doing 80 in a 60. And them hills in Tacoma, she kind of has to pull hard on them. And I've learned to avoid the cobblestone ones because when it's slickery out, I get no traction on them cobblestone ones. I can sit there for 20 minutes spinning the tires trying to get up one of them fucking hills. Trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do if it fucking gets icy out because I ain't got no traction. Gonna have to break down and find me another set of rear skins for that thing, but shit. Where the hell am I gonna find another set of BF Goodrich 35 by 12.50 by 16.50s? Hard tire to find. And you know, if I don't have my BF Goodrich TA all-terrain fucking tires, you know, I'm funny about my BF Goodrich TA tires. It's a brand I've had for years. Hell, I've run TAs on just about everything that I've ever had. Why? Because I like the fancy white letters. Nah. Because it's a good tire. I mean, shit, I was running TA radials on shit all through the 70s and 80s. A couple times I cheaped out and I bought some, what was that? Goodyear tires, and Goodyear made it a bad year. And I'm babbling on again, so enough of this shit.